definitely on average, it's Cerberus and Q Confirm that are putting those big numbers together. And it's no surprise that you're seeing them up towards the top end of the standing. So I think we're going to be looking to Golden Cat, Oggy, Buriram to be teams that are looking to try and challenge in this final game.
Samoy, Victim Rise, as he gets the knockdown onto John. Kamals will go and punch his lights out, which is one way to sort of end Unite there. Fury as well in that. Day trade probably don't have to worry too much about moving. And it is ironic, of course, as you're talking about Astra, they probably get their best feed that they've had, not just this tournament, but maybe even including Charity Showdown, where, you know, they were
another day that you can come back and get a bit more luck, have a better day. That's a circle shift and a half, though. It's gone straight up above Picardo. The cliff cutting the circle in half as well, and this is going to be very...
They can utilize this phase 3 circle for now. Fury Australia, as we head over to him. Waikika Mukau knocked down onto Jay as Q Confirm. We mentioned has slowed down exponentially, so he's got to be careful that he doesn't get eliminated in that position, because if he does get knocked, he will be eliminated. And speaking of eliminated, there goes Victim Rise. 8 points for them will be their final resting place here on this.
Yeah, it's all happening at the moment, isn't it? And Astra is the team that can play spoiler for both Carnage and Fury. Circle Shift also starting to come in here. We see QC, a couple of players popping up on the kill feed there, getting some more points. Here's Zoidmate involved. He thought he might have gotten that kill, but he hasn't, so the grenade's going to get thrown out. I dare say that's probably a little bit too deep. There goes Waikika Mukau. What has happened to Carnage?
Juxi has just eliminated them all at once, basically. We didn't really get to see it. We've been focusing on this push from Astra onto Ronan and Waikika Mukau. Juxi's still alive, but he's in the blue. You can see it on the mini-map. Insight did go down, so Waikika's by himself. Doesn't really have a whole lot of help. And Zoid with the M249 headshot puts him out of his misery. 5 kills for Fury. It'll still be decent. They get something from this. Juxi might be able to make his way into this next circle, because the circle did hard shift down to the south. It came back towards Astra, going away from them in phase 3. Gearbox down to just J end as we finally leave the Oceanic teams for the time being. Astra come out top ahead of all of that because of the third-party potential. Feels bad for Carnage, though, Jordan, in that they really did put up a decent fight, but it was always going to be tough for them, as Q Confirmed put an end to Gearbox. 13 teams remain, and we are heading towards that 7 Gaming, who was a team that was pretty much rock bottom, dead last for the better half of pretty much all the games on Erangel. Maybe they are a team, Jordan, that just loves Miramar more so than Erangel. We know that that's the case for some teams. Juxi from the blue, he's being a bit cheeky here against Astra. Knocked down into Extreme. He wouldn't have liked that, but now he's in a 1 versus 3 behind the rock in the blue. Not a lot really going his way. The Molotov can stop one angle, force him to the other angle, or just throw the nade and be done with him. Nice effort from Juxi, but really in that situation, 1v4 in the blue, never had barrel, has now the nade. It's his last one in hand, throwing it to Tinoy. Tonke can maybe just wrap even further south and catch him off guard, but maybe Golden Cat don't realize all 4 members of Astra are here. They're up there and they can take this fight.
Well, this is all because of Juxi sitting in the blue there. He's given away the position of Astra, and that's prompted Golden Cat to send these 2 rotators across. Q Confirm also having shots up the hill in the direction of Astra, who have now lost Nikus. Zoidmate proning behind the rock, healing himself up. Extreme gets into the hut, but it's not looking like a fun position here at all for Astra. They have to deal with a fight on 2 fronts.
It's Vit from a distance, spots Zoidmate. Not landing the shots initially, but has plenty of time now, just fires off angrily. Tonke sees the feet of Linksy, has no idea that Tonke is creeping up behind him. Final nade for Tonke, throws it willingly with Tanoy close by just to his left. Golden Cat have got all members up, but on the map you can see Sixax and Maximus are so far away from this fight. Linksy's knocked down. Another hard shift, of course, as Astra do get fed. Well, not really fed, but they're kind of getting these circles to finally go their way. Of course, they're in an absolute barnstorming fight against Golden Cat. Fury before that. QC's Gems is close by. They've got it all happening at this section of the map. Extreme and Zoid are the last 2 alive for Astra, and what is also the last Oceanic team alive in this game for the final match of the day.
Yeah, I think they'll want to keep their heads down for the moment, just try and prone it out and let Q Confirm and Golden Cat have a bit of an engagement. That's a good shot from Poochills. Headshot smell here from Cerberus. He's the last player alive for the 2nd place team at the moment here at PCS APAC. So good chance if they go down.
6. things just slowing down back over towards like the Astra Way, for instance. Everything that's happening is happening out west over towards this location. You can see it on the minimap. Everyone's just trying to fit in. There's Monkey, DIC up north, MSC, I should say. I've still got a couple of players up there as well in the blue. Day trade. It's all jam-packed out to the west. 45 seconds until phase 6. Who's going to be able to pick up the kills and potentially move into this next circle? Those that are down to the south or up to the, I guess, even east/north. Buriram doesn't have to move, for instance. They're not going to find kills, Jordan, but they're going to stay alive and get to the end game.
Yeah, they certainly are, and that's going to be quite important. Placement points always going to be a factor. Divine struggling in that respect so far today. They've been able to hit in top 6 a couple of games, but that's not really anything to write home about. And it seems like, again, that's going to be something that they'll struggle with. 2 players left alive, Namc and Turtle. They're getting pushed by Bahamut Gaming right now. They have to go through another couple of teams as well, one of them being Buriram. We'll see where this circle does end up, and it's right on top of Buriram again.
Well, that's a hard feat. Buriram United, who I think after like match 2 were maybe in the bottom 4. And similar to Golden Cat, very similar rise. These two teams have sort of followed the same path for day 1 as it's sort of transpired. And Buriram have now got a massive chance to put themselves into a top 4 position to close off day number 1. Bahamut Gaming's another team that's also stepped up the pace over on Miramar. Vandal just trying to stay alive for Eagle Sentinel Shooter. They've struggled. They're in the bottom 4. Not sure how much more they're going to get from this game. At best, maybe a placement point or 2 if they can make it into the top 8. And, well, there they go.
Yeah, Sentinel Shooter out of the picture in 9th, so no placement points for them. Bahamut Gaming keeping an eye on Divine, and really it's just Turtle left alive. He's lost an AMC. Shinryuji pops a bit of damage. It's a headshot. You can see his helmet looking a little worse for wear. Extreme does get finished off by Jowman, and I don't think we're going to be seeing too much more from Astra. I believe it's just Zoidmate left alive now. Divine Esports are inevitably eliminated. That's Art God to pick up Turtle. Into the placement points we go, though. So, Golden Cat looking pretty good. 4 players alive down in the southern area of the map. Zoidmate is finished off. That's by Tonke. And so Astra is eliminated in 7th. Another okay placing. Hey, even in a 40-game tournament, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, it is. Day trade down below Golden Cat, flash up, but they're getting third party as well from DIC, just a little bit on the other side of what looks like a very much dirt road. Puchil's just trying to stay hidden, so it's Flash. Flash is going to be knocked down prior to that. DIC, only with 2 players left, CVD and JJ Leo, are able to just at least impact the game a bit. Puchil's held off into the shack for the time being. Buriram not going to find too many kills from this sort of position, but when you're getting hard fed from this, well, no, I'm saying like for the last 3 phases prior to this, Jordan, they weren't going to find many kills. Now, as we get to phase 7 and 8, 9 after that, this is where you expect Buriram to sort of just come out of the shell a bit, find a couple of kills and end the game with a win. And if they can do that, they'll probably join Golden Cat and QC as maybe the top 3 teams. We'll see, of course, how the points rack up after that. Maybe top 4. Buriram right now should at very least end in top 4 at the end of the day.
Oh, for sure, for the standings at the end of today. If Q Confirm come in 2nd, or God forbid even 1st this game, they're going to just rocket ahead of everyone else again. But if someone like Bahamut Gaming can maybe soak up a lot of points, Buriram, we will see the top sort of 4 condense quite substantially. What has happened to Golden Cat, I have no idea, but they've just been deleted by Q Confirm. So that's more points on the board for Q Confirm and Buriram.
Take pot shots at them more so than Buriram. But how does Buriram even make it out of this alive? Art God's immediately taken out by God Meow. Much better performance from Bahamut on Miramar, it has to be said. Svit finds JJ Lou. A little bit too close for comfort. Now pulls out the AK with the 3 times. And so what this means, though, is all of those shooters who were looking at the fight between Buriram and Bahamut taking each other out. Doesn't matter. Buriram didn't need any help. But this also now gives them a chance. Very, very slim one. The lowest point, and they've also got 2 different teams looking in their direction. What they needed was a knockdown more so onto QC. They get that now onto Gems. Jowman onto Edie, though. Runs out of ammunition, unable to finish off Nordra. Now, JJ Leo has just been knocked down, so Buriram are taking a fight with 2 teams here. But Q Confirm are also happy to shoot over to DIC if they need be, but right now they're really whiffing this. Buriram have essentially just taken out DIC and Q Confirm. at the same time together, winning this fight from what seemed like an unfavorable position. JJ Leo trying to just stay up here and heal and go for the revives. Nordra, if they can get him back up, Puraram is certainly going to have the numbers still on their side. DRC have got 2. Q Confirm have got 1 and Svit.
Svit has the positioning though. He's the one that's in the take the 1 on 2 and then take the 2 on 3.
And they push up. The smokes are going to aid them and really just sort of take away the vision of Buriram United. So now DRC, they take out Svit. It's a 2 versus 3, but they've got the high ground. So they're in a really good position. Godmeow's caught napping. Now it's a 2 versus 2 with the high ground. DRC suddenly taking advantage here into this final exchange on the final match of the night. Canaxi taken out by JJ Leo, and they're all gone. DRC Gaming from the left of field, 6